They told me I was too young. They told me I needed more training. I told them to drop dead. How ironic. I don't know how I survived that fall. Something strange must have happened. My pulse is beating like a drum, but my blood is running cold. I'm not sure what's going on, but I came here with a question. And I'm gonna find the answer if it kills me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crypt of the Necrodancer? Dancer. Crypt of the Necrodancer. Alright, let's do this. So, here we are in a lovely lobby menu thing. Okay, so this game, I've put a couple hours into it. By a couple, I mean like a lot. 10, whatever. That's a lot for a little indie game like this. Because I impulse bought this on a Steam sale, and I absolutely love it. It's a rogue-type dungeon crawl, kill everything in sight game with rhythm as a part of the main mechanic. So it's like, how do I describe this? It's like DDR met, I don't know, Diablo, and made a love indie pixel child, and here it is. And it's phenomenal. I'm not gonna, this isn't really a how-to tutorial, I guess. This is more of just a, here's a quick look at this cool game. I'll probably just play through Zone 1, unless I die all the time, which I might, fair warning. Just kind of chat about whatever I feel like talking about, and you guys can join me for the ride and be a part of my ramblings. So, let's go. Let's get into this. Cadence, I think the main character's name is. There's a bunch of other characters you can see here in this lovely character select stairway. But we're just gonna play the main character, Zone 1, and get right into it. So when you start, you won't have as many hearts as I do, because I bought them with my hard-earned coin gems, not coins, my diamonds that you get by going through levels. And here you can see that, as distracting as it is, you have to do everything to the beat. You have to move, attack, run, cry, breathe, poop your pants when a giant scary monster comes. All of it on the beat. Doesn't matter what you do. It has to be on the beat. And that can get a little tedious sometimes. Oh god. So with that, honestly not one of the harder mini-bosses. So you can see the stairs have a skull on them. That means I have to kill the mini-boss before I can go to the next level. That mini-boss being this bad piece of work over here. Bats aren't the worst. They're fine. The hardest are probably the dragons. The bats are one of the easier mini-bosses. Oh god, it's hard to talk and do things on the beat at the same time. So these monkeys don't actually do any damage, they just hold you in place so other things can do damage, like this slime that I just decided to hop in front of. So each monster in this has its own like unique attack pattern that you kind of learn and then learn how to play around. This is diamond. You can see there's a little sparkle in this block to the right, that means there's a diamond in it. And the diamonds are what you use to buy upgrades, like permanent upgrades, to your character, to the game, and stuff like that. So, just like any roguelike, when you die, it gives you something, and you have to start all over the beginning. That's not too bad. I'll take a shuffle like that. Everything you find in the levels, you get to keep for that level for as long as you're alive, so more incentive to stay alive. And here I just got a spell, which I can use by hitting the up arrow and the right arrow at the same time. Let's see if there's a good option. There we go. And then it recharges with either 8 kills, or I can spend half of one of my hearts and cast it for free. Well, not for free. Or cast it again. So I'm actually having a pretty... Oh, shit! good run. What'd I say about the hardest mini bosses? Here, I'm just gonna, I failed. Oh. Okay. I forgot, the helmet I picked up at the very beginning, I've never used before, but what it does is it means that bombs go off as soon as you drop them, and you don't take any damage. So, usually, when you put down a bomb, there's a little time before when you put it down and when it goes off. But not with this helmet. Lucky me. Oh god. Oh man. Let me explain that. Okay, so there's little boxes on the ground that you can see right there. Each one does a different thing depending on what's on it. I said this wasn't going to be like a guide, but I feel like I need to explain kind of what's going on. So bear with me. And to see how these three all have arrows pointing in a direction, that just means that they make you, as soon as you step on them, it throws you in that direction. And that one was next to a skull trap, which when you land on it, spikes come out and hurt you. And I couldn't get out of that because I panicked, and now we have to start all over, which is fine. So, normally you can return to the lobby. Well, you can always return to the lobby when you die. Thank you, game, for showing me how I killed myself. But I'm just gonna quick restart, because usually when you go to the lobby, you spend your diamonds, but I've already pretty much spent my diamonds on anything useful. So we're just gonna go for it again. I think one of my favorite things about this game is how certain enemies, like these skeletons right here, dance at you. Like, they're not just normal, awful skeleton things. They throw their hands up and do jazz hands and wiggle their hips at you. Also, this lovely gentleman right here sings to you when the time is right, so we'll wait here. There you go. Sing to me. It feels like that. It feels like Tim. So, yeah. Oh, another diamond block. So even though I've spent, like I said, I've bought most of the permanent upgrades, it doesn't mean that diamonds are useless to me, because there's also I just found it. I don't think he's in there from the start. In the lobby, there's a place you can go to trade in your diamonds for objects to bring with you into the next level, but I felt like that was a little not in the spirit of things if I'm trying to show you guys how the game works. So we'll just go on vanilla. Sorry if I'm not like explaining everything, because there's a lot to get into with this game. Like, there's a lot of, it's easy to pick up, but hard to learn all of the mechanics, which I think is a good thing. It's like half the fun about this game is figuring things out and figuring out what items do what, how to kill certain enemies. And then even when you put like 10 hours into the game and played it a bunch, you still end up doing dumb crap and panicking and dying. So this guy is another mini boss. He runs at you as you would expect, or he just falls on you and hurts you. There we go. So for him, you're supposed to get him to charge at you and then dodge out of the way, and he'll run into a wall and fall over, and then you just go beat the shit out of him with whatever weapon. I hate killing the skeletons. I want to just kind of party with them for a while. It'd be a good time. Let's go down the stairs. Oh, and each level does have the shop where you spend your coins at. So I hope you've been noticing that I've been getting coins each time I've killed something. So I've got like 107 right now, yeah. And then when I find the shop in each zone level, each map, I guess is a good way to put it, I can then spend them. I've gotten so many of those diamond blocks, they don't happen that often, I swear. At least not for me. Maybe you guys will get lucky and have a run like these people. I think the only complaint I have with the game is sometimes So there's a calibration you do at the start of the game to, bitch, dragon. There's a little calibration you do at the start of the game to make sure your, audio and video are in sync, so you, like, when you press things based on, like, the triggers, it actually happens, it doesn't just screw you over, but still that does happen sometimes. Like, I swear, you'll put in the input for, for hopping, and then it, like, hiccups or something, so it still doesn't get it, but oh, Jesus Christ! Hello. Bye. Huh. But it will, like, hiccup and then not register it anyway, which is kind of annoying. And by kind of, I mean frustrating. Quite frustrating. At least the rhythm part isn't, like, a huge mechanic. It's as much of a mechanic as you want it to be, so if you want to play for the coin bonus, you can. But there's no damage bonus, for the most part. There are certain... Oh, I'm gonna put a bomb down. So that's how bombs actually work. There are certain... Ring of phasing, amazing. And I can run. So that ring lets you just walk through everything. So as you can see there, the creatures can also step on the traps. I guess we'll go exploring now that I have a ring of phasing. That ring's pretty darn rare, and you don't get it until late in the game. And here's an actual boss. Yep, that's supposed to be a pun. Great. I actually find the normal bosses to be a little bit easier than a lot of the mini bosses, which is fine, I guess. Whatever. Like, it would be kind of annoying if you worked all your way here and then just died all the time to the actual bosses, but like, some of them are too easy, this guy being one of them, in my opinion. And you'll see I still have a bunch of coins left over that I'm about to beat Zone 1. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't want to get cocky, but... So that kind of just goes as my score for the zone, instead of me using it as money, because it's pretty much useless now, because there's no way I'm going to be able to spend at the shop again, because I'm not going to see the shop again, because... Ow! Stop that! My boots were actually hurting there. So there we go. That is Zone 1. Levels 1 through 3.
Dad was always coming and going on his adventures.
And then,
But this time,
once you beat each zone, there's a little bit of a story, lore piece, but really it's not that important. It's kind of neat that they tried to explain why everything moved to the beat in this dungeon and the floor turned to disco when you stayed in rhythm, but I did not buy this game for the lore. I bought it because it was called Crypt of the Necrodancer, and I saw disco pixel dungeon dancing, and I needed to know what it was, and I didn't feel like reading anything, so I just bought it because it was on sale. That being said, I probably wouldn't buy it at full price, because I think $15 US dollars is a bit pricey for what this game is, but I do really like it. Like, I can't say enough good things about it. It's one of those things that you don't expect to go well together, the rhythm and the dungeon and the roguelike, but it really does. They did a great job with it. Like, it's probably one of my favorite indie games, I'll be honest. And means pretty high praise coming from me. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed me rambling about Crypt of the Necrodancer, and will join me when I put out another video, probably. It'll probably be Overwatch, if I'm honest, because I do play a lot of Overwatch, and I really enjoy Overwatch. But I needed to make a video about this and share Crypt of the Necrodancer with my dozens of viewers. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.